the Liberian island. So we come to the human side of that. Empedocles, maybe you have heard of that Greek philosopher. He is pre-Socratian from around 495 BC, around 433. And he's maybe the first full kind of speleologist. If the narrative is true, probably it's not, but well, he said, I'm a god, so I want to explore the inner part of the Etna, and I go down there. And because I'm a god, I can die, so I will come back and tell you what's going on inside the volcanoes. Yeah, that's what the story is. He invited his friends to the top of the mountain, and then he said, wait, please, a moment, I'll go on my own, and then he disappeared. All was left of him were a pair of sandals, and he was gone. Maybe he actually jumped into the mountain, into the crater, or not, we don't know. Other people claim he ran away to Greece and spent the rest of his life there, peacefully. Okay, now that's true then. He was very, very important for the idea of exploring the inside of the Earth. There have been other stories about the inside hollow Earth theories, but his story is really fantastic. I can only recommend that you read it or reread it. You can see. Okay, the story is that he entered in Iceland at Sneffels. He said there is a deep hole, and he entered there, and he came out from Strongoli in the Liberian island. I was lucky when I went to Catania. I looked out of the window of the airplane and saw, oh, that's Strongoli, great. And took that picture. So he made it underground. And he was very innovative how to get down into a crater. It was not invented at the time when he wrote that story, the upsizing method. According to French Alpine historians, this method was invented 20 years later. But he used it here in his story, and it's really surprising. He described it as a 900-meter deep shaft in one row. For example, the problem of transporting the material is solved by just throwing it down into the crater, and everything survived. Okay. Very interesting examples are from about 15 different film versions of this story, and you see some of them, how they thought they could climb down such a shaft. Then, 1922, another interesting version, written by a French Leon Creux, and he wrote about a drilling machine to get inside the Earth. And people could live in there, and he thought it might need weeks to get into the Earth. And yes, they succeeded, and they found a different old culture inside the Earth. And even a more crazy idea was used for a film in 1993. Yes, with a submarine, a lava submarine diving into the Earth and getting to the center. But a modern version is it's actually happened to get inside the Earth. In Iceland, I cannot pronounce that, you can go down there. Maybe it's a version for here too, for the cave. They have an elevator system now, and everybody can go down and come up again. And it's fantastic. You see the entrance at the top, and it's very easy to go down and go up again. It's quite expensive, but it's worthwhile every euro. And my last picture was something beautiful from the world of volcanoes. you very much.
Thank you, Franz. We have a bit of time. Are there any questions for Franz? Questions, anybody? Wait a minute, Franz. If not, I have a question for you. So thank you for the tour of all the different volcanic areas and caves. Which area that you haven't been to would you like to go to?
Oh, I would love to go to the east side. And who would like to come with me? We should go there. East side. I really would love to go there. Isn't there the folk there? You said they want to. Actually, I wanted to go after the conference to the East Island because I thought I'm 10,000 kilometers away from Germany, so I continue my trip. And I thought about heading for Tahiti and then to East Island and to Chile and then to come back the other way to Germany. But at the travel agency, they said to me they don't want tourists at the moment because of COVID. And so I have to go back the same way I came to here. But maybe one day somebody wants to come. And I would always, as long as I'm healthy enough.
Around the world.
Yeah.
Over there, kind of.
Okay. East Island.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, thank you, Franz. Okay, just check first this time. Paul, are you there? Are you with us, Paul?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Okay. So, so Paul Grove is going to give us his presentation online from New Zealand, and we're just pulling it up now. But the title is Sustainable Development in Leola Cave, Samoa. Just ready to go.
Paul, please just share your screen.
Can you see that at your end?
Yes.
Is that showing up at your end?
Yeah, if you could just enlarge it now to open it up.
I see it on the screen very well.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, we'll hand it over to you, Paul. Thanks.
Great, thank you. So my name's Paul Rowe and I'm from the Auckland Speleological Group in Auckland, New Zealand. I'm actually only a few minutes away from Mortimer's Lava Cave, which featured in the previous presentation. It's my pleasure today to talk to you about